Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our exercise program. I'm Rita Bowling from Wotan Center, and this is Anthony H. And we have James behind the camera. I don't want to forget him. So let's just start in today on our routine exercises, and then I have a few new ones I want to kind of go over towards the end. So we always start with our breathing exercise so we get nice and relaxed. So feet a little bit apart and just knees slightly bent so that they're relaxed. And we're going to breathe in, go up on your toes if you can, and breathe out, nice and slow. In and out. In, out. Breathe in and out. In, out, in, and out. Once more. Breathe in and out. In and out. Okay, now we're going to do some arm swings. So again, bend your knees a little bit, and we're just going to swing our arms both side to side. The next one, both arms across the front of your chest. Okay, the third one is one over your shoulder and one across your chest. And the last one, shoulder and up your back. And turn to your waist when we do this. Okay. All right, now we'll do some arm circles. So put your right foot forward and bend your knee forward a little bit, so your back leg should be fairly straight. We're going to do our right arm first. So circle forward. And make sure you're turning at the waist while you're doing this. It'll be a lot easier to try to get your arm up as high as you can. Okay, now go backwards. And 10. Okay, now switch to the left side. So left leg forward, bend your knee, back leg straight. So left hand forward, 1, 2, and backwards. Nine and 10. Okay. And now we're going to do our swimming motion. So we're going to use both arms in a swimming motion. Make sure you're turning from side to side. And backwards. Okay, good. Now the more difficult one, I'm going to move both hands in opposite directions while we circle. So start with both hands up, right hand forward, left back, both down, left forward, and up. Right, down, left, up. Right, down, left, up. Now try to smooth those stops out, so you're not stopping, you're just taking your arms totally in a circle. You get lost, just start over again with your arms both in the air. Once more. And keep both hands up. Now we're going to reverse our direction. So left arm forward, right back, down, right forward, up. Left, down, right, up. And one more. So at the top again. Now put your both arms down to the side. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, your wrists. Just take some deep breaths. Okay, palms up and move your arms up a little bit. And start with your little finger, make a fist, come up on your toes, and then everything goes down, nice and relaxed. Okay, now we'll move down to our legs. First one is what we call our 7-star stretch. So one foot goes out in front with your toes pointed up, opposite hand across your body to your knee, the other hand on your face. And now touch your toes with your elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you could keep your foot flat on the floor if you can't, balance with your foot up, or you can also do this in a chair, just with one arm out in front of you, or one leg out in front of you. Okay, let's go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, the next one, we give ourselves a little bit wider stance, and we're just going to go back and forth from side to side. So one side, just go as far as you can comfortably go. You don't have to push yourself way down there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, one other exercise we haven't done in several weeks. Let's stand with our feet comfortably together, put the hands up in the air, and we're going to bend at the waist straight down to the floor, or however far you can go down. Doesn't matter if you can't go all the way to the floor. Now turn right, go down, move your body to the front, and up again, all the way up. Turn left, down, to the front, and up. Okay, down in front again, and up. Turn right, to the front, and up. And turn left, down, to the front, and up. All the way up. And once more, straight down in front, and up. Turn right, move to the front, and up. And turn left, down, to the front, and up. Okay. Then we learned a couple weeks ago that we're kind of on one foot. So if you can't stand on one foot very well by yourself, use a chair. You see, I need a chair, so. The first one, we're just going to raise our one foot up, and we're going to make circles with our foot. 10 in one direction. And then we'll go the other direction. Okay. And you can move to the other side of the chair and do your other leg. So up, circle in one direction. And the other. Okay. And then another one we learned last week was kind of a lunging type of step. So you can hang out in your chair too for this one if you need to. Start with both feet together, and we're just going to put one foot out in front and go down, bend your front leg. It's kind of the same posture as the one exercise we're doing. So just go back and forth. This is actually a stance that we call bow and arrow stance. It looks like you're getting ready to fire a bow and arrow. One more. And now the other way. And 10. Okay. Now there's one more kind of a walking step that I like to just go over a little bit with you. This is a kind of a walking formation that we do in Tai Chi, but it's good for learning balance, and it's basically just exaggerated walking. You know, when we walk normally, we walk heel and then toe, okay? But instead of walking forward, we're going to walk from side to side to side. So we start here and we just put our heel on the floor and then move into that lunge step that we just did. You come up and go to the other side. Heel down first and then toe. You can actually move forward with this. This is a very slow kind of walking. Okay, I'm going to go back here and go through one more. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Okay. Okay. A few weeks ago, I taught you about having your arms floating around from side to side and moving side to side. We're just going to do a little variation of that today. So just start by slowly going back and forth from putting your weight on one leg and then the other. And this you can do with a chair if you need to as well. And then we turn a little bit with it. And then we put our arms in here, just let them like float on top of the water. Side to side, nice and slow. We're not going anywhere in a hurry. Okay, then we kind of moved our arms a little bit. The side we're moving to, that arm goes up and the other one down. And see, we aren't moving our arms side to side at all. It's just our body movement that's making our arms go side to side. Then if you stop on one side, one hand's up and one's down, I want you to just bring this one up and slide the other one under it. Bring this one up, slide it under. So if you really look closely, what we're doing is making two circles with our hands, one circle with each hand. This is something we call wave hands like clouds. Okay, and we can do the opposite of that. We can bring our circles in towards the center. We're still making circles with each arm. We're still moving side to side. This move is called cat washes face. You kind of visualize a cat kind of wipe his whiskers off. Once more. All right. Let's see. I think we'll just go ahead and close today. We'll do our closing exercise, our breathing exercise, which is called Eat the Sun. So pull your feet shoulder width apart again. And by the way, this, when I have you put your feet shoulder width apart and bend your knees, that's a stance that we call horse stance, because it looks like you're riding a horse. Kind of feels that way too. So first of all, we're going to start this exercise with our legs straight. So just legs straight, you're straight up and down, arms come up, palms up, turn over. Now bend your knees down as you bring your hands down to your belly button, up your chest, to your chin, out, both arms to the side, above your head. And now as your arms go down, your knees come up. Okay, so we'll go through that again. Breathe in, breathe out, in, out, in, out. Breathe in, out, in, out, in, and out. Breathe in, out, in, out, in, and out. Okay, once more, nice and slow. Breathe in, out, in, out, in, and out. Okay, now that you're nice and relaxed and energized, ready to go, go out there and practice on your own, and hopefully you're practicing every day or every few days or whatever. But if not, we'll see you back here next Saturday for another session. Thank you.